All right, so no dramatic exit. We're getting out of here. Flynn's just getting the last of his stuff. The room worked out fine. It wasn't actually that small. We were fine. I think we were just used to kind of coming from that bigger space to this space. Anyway, if there's anything interesting, if you see this vlog, then there might have been some stuff interesting along the way. Otherwise, maybe I won't post it. We'll see, because it's just going to be on the road all day. Can you get that? Almost. Oh yeah, look at that. Talent, man. Talent.
Just trying to go over.
That boy's going places. So proud. I'm excited. Well, as you see, we are back in the grind, in the hustle, because it actually is going to start all over tomorrow. Soccer for about 10 hours tomorrow between all three boys, going from, north and west and south, and it's going to be crazy, like literally nuts. Like, we have to get up and out the door in the morning, and we don't get home until sometime tomorrow night. So that's why we had to return. But hey, we're in it to win it, whatever that is, no matter what's on the scoreboard. I don't know. But I guess what I wanted to say, kind of in summary about this trip. So we drove about 30 hours combined. And that's like getting to the destinations and then exploring these areas. And it was quite significant. And here I am having to drive back out to, I'm waiting for a pizza or several pizzas, because that's all we really have the energy for. This was a pretty amazing trip. And I think putting it in an exploratory mindset, like I was saying in one of the earlier vlogs, really helps, because there was a lot of cramming stuff in and really just getting in the car, putting pedal to the metal, getting to where we needed to go, safely, of course, getting to where we needed to go, and just trying to take in a lot to see what we would want to do again, and just spend a little bit more time there. Compared to our last big trip where we were laying on a beach in Mexico, yeah, that was fun, that was relaxing. This also was relaxing to some extent, but to really see the boys like open up and watch them be challenged, see them be challenged, like physically and emotionally, because we're out in the desert and we're hiking, and it wasn't blistering hot, but some of this terrain was pretty treacherous. And although, I think Katie freaked out a few times and she had to kind of walk away because the boys were on like ledges a lot and dancing around and goofing off. And yes, we were parenting, we're trying to keep them safe, but they were just trying to push things a little bit. But everybody was safe. We didn't do anything stupid. I don't think we did anyway, but it was definitely a great experience for us to see that, for us to see them really opening up, even with each other. I mean, they had times where, they just kind of went off and they were just doing the brother thing, and, they were talking about stuff, and we just sort of kept our distance to kind of let the brothers be brothers and talk to each other, because there were no screens out there. There was no Xbox. There was nothing. There was no YouTube. But I guess it was, as exploratory as it was, and as like crammed in as it was, and everybody being crammed in this car, and at times being crammed in a hotel, except for the house in Zion, that was so nice. I do think that we all were tested physically, emotionally, and it wasn't all smooth the whole time, but I think 95% of it was. And I think everybody handled it quite well. And I think we were just really happy to be able to give that to them. Those are memories, and I think those memories will be very lasting, because again, this wasn't just sitting on a beach, and when we love that too, but this was like really pushing things, really getting out there, and sometimes having to do things that you don't necessarily want to be doing, but one person wants to do it and two others don't want to do it. But everybody went along, everybody did it day after day, the hikes and the drives, and there was very little complaining. I have to say it was very challenging, because I tried to cram in a lot of photography, a lot of filming, and there were a lot more things that I wanted to do, but the most important thing was that I wanted to be with my family. So I appreciate it, family. Thank you all so much for being patient with me, because I might have been holding things up a little bit, and you guys were hiking ahead, and I was still kind of fiddling with like changing out lenses and getting exposure right. And I really appreciate that. So thank you, because I know you watch the vlog. And I guess I just have to say that I hope everyone out there, whether you're traveling right now, maybe just taking a break watching YouTube, I hope your experience is amazing. And I also hope that you get back safely to your family if you're away from them, or to your home, so that you can plan the next trip. And I know that's what we're going to be doing, because there's already discussions about when our next trip is and where we're going. So that's actually what's happening. After I get this pizza, I think we're probably jumping on the computer, because apparently there's a lot of momentum to just keep this thing going. So I'm rambled enough. Gotta go get the pizzas, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be safe on your travels. Have fun on your travels. And I hope you make it back safely so that you can travel again. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.